From first pitch, and today on the hill, Jack Flaherty.
But you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The wind and the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. One away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, a lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these guys and you just say, man, these guys are lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Now the 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. He makes the grab, and there's two away.
Batting third, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
The pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one off the mark. It's a ball and two strikes.
1-2.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Ripped on the ground to second. Tossed to Alonso. Machado is out. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back here in Queens. And today's starting pitcher, Michael King. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
The second baseman.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Zach McKinstry digs in now, and first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just
low.
misses.
That's a ball.
It's a good take.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Francisco Lindor, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Man at second. This to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. In there, got him looking for the K. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that cold third strike.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Francisco Alvarez in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's the ball.
And that's outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Brandon Nimmo stands in now and watches strike one.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching back here at Citi Field, top of the second, and now number 3. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. Flaherty in his 8th season, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The wide to kick the pitch. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Wouldn't chase that time. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Lindor on to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So here's the Padres DH, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. And there's a strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying.
Good feed, that's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sit down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Off the mark there. 1-0. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
1-1.
And a pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs. That's to third. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here in Queens, and now Eggy Rosario. Flaherty back to work. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. And out number 1 on the grab. Next is the speedy first baseman. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That misses. Ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Renfroe brings it in with a nice running grab. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. In the air out towards right center. Renfroe makes the play, and that is. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. Flips the corner, and it's 0-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting.
So up next for New York, Zach McKinstry doubled his first time up. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. There's a strike. That misses the zone. 1-1. And he deals. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1-2.
Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. Lindor retire. And the Mets back here at Citi Field. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Jackson Merrill. And the right-hander back to work. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it, and there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Machado batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the right-hander deals. Grounder might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Hey, speed it up.
First and second, 1 out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just one of those seeing-eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now number 80. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Tatis waits. That's in for a strike. Out towards left center. Base hit. Run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Eggy Rosario. Right through there for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Flaherty a move to first. Tatis dives back in. and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Pitch
1-2.
misses, and the count 1-2. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. The right-hander back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Mets did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Struck him out looking.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. A dive. Nice stop. The feed to the pitcher. It gets away.
A nice diving play at second, gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff right there.
Nimmo at the plate now, and that's inside. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. At least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 outs, and fouled off. The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Tatis moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, number 97. And the pitch. Out to short. Throws to first in time, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. Outside, and that is ball 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 2. Flaherty a move to first. De La Cruz back on a dive. Merrill in his 2nd season, just 21 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Into 3rd now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
There's a line drive to left field. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. The pitch. Gilbert in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Here's Nico Horner.
Well, Blue, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Queens, now number 3.
The right fielder, number 3.
The wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Nimmo puts it away. 1 down. Now the DH for the Padres.
Graham Hawley.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one missing inside. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jack Flaherty done for the night, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Austin Adams.
Number 54.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Adams.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. He's got it. 2 away.
The batter number 5.
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres.
Rosario.
Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Yohan Ramirez up and loosening in the pen. Raley getting loose as well. And a foul ball. And another ball. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. He will score. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Digging in, number 97.
No,
just missed. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Adams, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Late swing, fouled off. Hard hit, right side. Corner over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Padres with the run-scoring double. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And here it comes. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in.
Runner up.
I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying. No home runs so far. So trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering is down low. Lindor at second with 2 down. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Michael King departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tony Gonsolin takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
steps off, lead runner back to second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Touki Toussaint.
Now,
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. The pitch. Off the plate. 1-0.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And the righty deals.
Hey!
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Jackson Merrill.
Outside low, ball 1.
1 ball, no
Bases
strike.
empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that skips in the dirt. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. In for a strike, 0-1. Good eye in that spot. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. The pitch. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Manny Machado up to the plate. Ripped into right field, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spit off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one pushed foul. And foul ball. And a pitch. just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Number 80 up next. 2 outs. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Number 80 in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Good eye right there.
1
2
ball,
outs.
1 strike.
Bases are full. Center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. It's now a 5. And we're back at the plate. Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter
Pitch.
Renfroe.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Drew Gilbert. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Machado throws to first in time. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That one fouled off. The Padres leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. Eggy Rosario. Toussaint back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the first baseman. And there's the strike. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with the good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Merrill, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw in, but it's offline.
He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Yohan Ramirez.
Man, we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Campusano stands in here, takes ball one low. Here comes a pitch. And now 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
To third, McKinstry. There's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now bottom of the 8th. And here is Zach McKinstry. The line in the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gonsolin goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Merrill on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Tatis drifts towards it. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here in Queens, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
San Diego, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And the pitch. Line drive, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the right fielder. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Bounced out to short. Lindor. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. One gone, runner at first. So here's the Padres DH. Ramirez with a move to first. And he's back in easily. The 0-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground, could be two. On to second, they get one, and that's two. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 6 and the Mets 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, number 1.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed. Inside, just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Alvarez on at first, nobody out. Right through there, got him. One away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs it.
Renfroe, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5. The throw to second is offline. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one in there across the letters.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's a laser base hit. Here comes Alvarez around third. The tag, and he's safe.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
That's a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a count 1-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's exactly what a good two-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path in that last 15 to 20 feet or so, and at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
So it's their last chance in this one. Nico Horner now at the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This could end it. Got him! And that is the ball game.
Well, with his 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
1.